time, no see. I'm not going to do the usual, oh, here are my excuses kind of talk, because I've been a busy bee and I thought the best thing to do was just take a few weeks to myself. We've just moved house. I still live with my parents because I'm still a bubba. Work has been crazy. I think a few of you might have seen on Instagram that I'd been moving house and I've been working a lot, and the George Michael single video has just come out, and it's all been a bit crazy really, like good but a bit mental. There's a lot going on at once for me. So I have a few February favourites for you today. Today is, what day am I on? Today's Monday. I wanted to get this up tonight because I have a feeling that this week is going to be a busy week, because tomorrow evening, so by the time this is up, I may have already been, but I have the press launch for the album for George Michael tomorrow evening, and I'm really scared, and I'm going to have to be packed, and my agency is getting me a few dresses to choose from to wear to the event. Obviously I hand them back after, and it's all just a little bit terrifying, so I wanted to get this up tonight preferably, so that you have something, because I get lots of things. I know that you guys can see me on Instagram and Twitter and all that kind of stuff, but I know that I have been absent and I feel really bad, and I have a new background that's all really nice. I will be doing a room tour when my room is finished, but there's a section of my room that still has 1,000,001 boxes, and I had to get all new furniture and things because the last place we were actually in had built-in furniture. So when we moved in there, I got rid of all my bedroom furniture. So I arrive at this new house, my room is like easily more than double the size, and I have absolutely nowhere to put my clothes, so it wasn't ideal. So let's just get straight onto the video, enough of me blabbing. Everything that I'm mentioning here will be listed in the down bar for you as per usual, and please excuse the warm furry jumper. I've actually been off work for a couple of days because I had a trapped nerve in my back, which is not the most, it's not good. That's actually supposed to be another favourite, but I don't have any with me because I used them all up. So my first random favourite, because I have a random favourite this month, are the Therma-Care heat packs. If you are in pain and you don't want to be in pain and you want to feel better, then I suggest you go and get some Therma-Care heat pads. I think you can get them from Boots and Superdrug or any kind of like pharmacy place, but if you're in a little bit of pain or a lot of pain, as I am still in, then that will really help along with taking like painkillers and stuff, or even just like a hot water bottle or something works a treat. So that's my first random favourite. Then I'm going to get into body care. I have two body care items to show you. Now the first one looks like I've hardly used anything, but that's because you don't need loads of it, and I think this is my second bottle of this stuff. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Moisturising Body Oil. It's lightly scented, so it smells like all the good cocoa butter thingies. You kind of end up smelling like cocoa butter, so like chocolatey, warm cocoa loveliness. This gets a little bit oily on the outside, I'm not going to lie to you, but I tend to, you can put this in your bath as well. That's the other thing I didn't realise. I'm just reading on the back now. You can add 1 to 2 capfuls under running water for a moisturising, soothing bath, or you can, as I do, apply this directly to the skin after you've done your bath, and it smells yummy and it sinks in really quickly. This is what I like about this. Now I do have a body cream to show you next, but I kind of flip between being able to put up with the stickiness of a moisturising body cream and not being able to, because I don't like to hang around after I've got out the shower or whatever with no clothes on for very long, because I get cold and it's not nice, and I don't like being sticky, and I want to be able to put my clothes on straight away so that I can get on with what I'm doing, you know. So this is really good. It sinks in, it works, it makes you smell yummy, and you have lovely soft skin the next day. The second thing I have to show you is a little bit, it's along the same lines. This is actually a more expensive product. The one I just showed you is really readily available on the high street and super cheap. This is the Jo Malone London Nectarine Blossom and Honey Body Cream. It looks like this. It is a tub, it is glass as well, which is the only thing that I don't like about it. It's nice to have this wonderful packaging and all that kind of jazz, but it's not ideal for travelling, and I have a thing about having to scoop stuff out of packets. I really don't like it. I think it's like a little bit like unhygienic. So I actually have a little spatula. I know that sounds really sad, but I'm a clean freak. I don't like germs, so that's how I deal with this, but it smells amazing. And it's a very fresh floral scent. I've really been getting into florals lately, and I'm really not a floral person. Anyone who knows me will tell you I like the musky or the fruity scents, or, you know, a bit more seductive, like darker, deeper scents. I really am not a fan of florals, but I absolutely love this. And again, even though this is a cream, and normally I go for an oil, it actually sinks in really, really quickly, and the smell is so strong that you can, you know, you smell wonderful. You smell like you've put like body mist or something on, which I think is lovely. Then I think I have only one skincare favourite this month, and this is I've jumped on the bandwagon. It's the Emma Hardie Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm, and it looks like this. I'll show you. I've used up quite a bit of it, as you can see. Even when I've just taken the lid off, the smell of this is amazing. It's really, like, putting up my nose, that's good, isn't it? Zesty, and smells like lemon, and it's really fresh, and it just smells amazing. And this is just, my skin has been really strange lately. I'm not breaking out, my skin is very good. You guys know I don't really suffer with breakouts or anything like that. I'm very, very lucky. And even though I do get oily in my T-zone, I've been getting really bad, like, flaky patches, like a little bit here, a little bit on my cheeks, and it's random because I get oilier here, and then I've been finding I'm getting patches here. So I've been using, like, my normal parsley seed foaming cleanser, was really drying out the areas that already were dry. So I switched to using this. Not only does it take your makeup off ridiculously easily and not sting your eyes at all, it smells amazing, and it leaves your skin really just moisturised and soft feeling, so you don't get that. I mean, the parsley seed cleanser is not particularly drying, but sometimes it can feel like my skin is a little bit tighter than normal after using that. Whereas with this, I just feel soft and clean and like I've had a facial. So I'm absolutely loving this. It is quite expensive. I think you can get it from Feel Unique, and I think Cult Beauty also sell it. I'm sure you can get a mini size of this as well. I'm pretty sure you can. The next thing I have to show you is, I have a few makeup bits actually this month. So this is my favourite foundation of the moment, although I'm not actually wearing it today. I've kind of used concealer and powder on my face today, but this is the YSL Youth Liberator foundation. My shade is BD50. They have a fairly good shade selection, which is nice. Glass bottle, again, not ideal for travelling. Comes with a nice pump there. Mine's a little bit dirty because I've been using it a lot. And it's a serum foundation, so it glides on really smoothly. It feels really, really light on the skin, but also I'm finding that it has really good coverage, so it feels like I'm not wearing a heavy coverage foundation, but the coverage is a really good medium, and I'd say maybe to like you can build it up to a full coverage as well. So when I'm using something like this, I don't really need to use concealer, which makes me very happy. Along with this, I've been using this brush. I don't know, I think if you're using liquids and stuff, you should really be using synthetic brushes. They're easier to clean and things, but I actually have fallen in love with using this one with that, and it's the Shu Uemura goat hair brush, and it's number 18, and it's tiny. Look at the size of this. It's teeny, teeny weeny. You can see it's dirty because I used it today. It's really handy for travelling. It's really soft on the skin, and it's good enough for buffing. Now, I actually got the idea of using this because I had a couple of different makeup artists use this for liquid foundation on me, and I found it's really soft on your skin and it blends really nicely, and I've just been loving it. It's perfect to take away with me when I'm going away for work. Then I have a powder that I've fallen in love with, and it's overtaken my Rimmel for sure. This is my new favourite thing. It's a little bit more expensive, but available on the high street still. And this is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot. It looks like this. It looks like I've barely touched it, but I really have been using this an awful lot. This is the translucent one. I think it is just translucent. I don't know whether they do shades or not. I'm not sure. But it looks like this. Also, it has a mirror in this side, so you get a mirror in the compact, which I always find is really, really handy. And it's as light, if not lighter feeling on your skin as the Rimmel Stay Matte. But it has a mirror in the compact, and I just prefer it. It doesn't add any coverage. There's not much in it, but this just tips it for me. I think it's really, really lovely. It doesn't make you look cakey. It's just wonderful. I just love it. I suggest that if you're looking for a powder and you don't like that heavy, cakey, powdery feeling, then you go out and try this. And also, this is good for setting makeup that you put underneath your eyes as well. It doesn't make it crease up or anything like that. The last couple of bits that I have, one is a rediscovery. I stopped using my Nars Laguna bronzer a good few months ago because I was trying to use up a few of the other more drugstore ones that I had, and I'd hit pan on this really badly. And what happens with the Laguna bronzers from Nars is that they tend to crack, and then it makes it really difficult, and you get bits of product sort of falling out and not staying in the pan, and that's exactly what happened to mine. I managed to get it back to a usable state. So here it is. You can see that I love it. I mean, obviously I've had this for a while. This is not just, you know, me using it in the last couple of months like this, but I forgot how good this was. It's the perfect, like, contouring, bronzing colour. Kind of does a bit of both, and at first glance you think it's matte, but it's not. It's got tiny, tiny, tiny little gold particles in it, which make me really happy because they make you all, like, bronzed and glowy and alive looking, and I love this. It is expensive, obviously it's a Nars product, but this, I've had this for months and I still have a good chunk of it left, so that is a new love rediscovery. And the last thing that I have to show you is a sample size of a mascara that I will definitely be buying full size. Now, you know that I love my Maybelline Illegal Lengths, but I really think that this might have just topped it. This is something that I got in the Lancome Christmas like mascara set thingy that I bought, and it's the Hypnose Doll Eyes. So packaging looks like this. Obviously this is not a full size, and then if you look at the wand, it's a really funny shape. It kind of, it's smaller at the tip, which is handy for getting those really tiny lashes on the inside and outside corners, and then it gets wider at the bottom. So not only does it lengthen, but you get a really nice sort of volume in the corner as well. I just really like it. It doesn't clump, it separates my lashes really nicely, and I am just beside myself with joy when I'm wearing this, as sad as that may sound. But it's the simple things in life that make me happy. So this has been my sort of current favourites or February favourites, although I think it should, I'm probably going to call it current favourites, because you know I don't do monthly favourites, because I don't feel like if there's nothing that's different enough, or I don't have too many new things to show you, there's no point in me kind of doing it. There will be a room tour coming up soon, because obviously we're in the new house now and my room is a lot bigger, and you know, things are matching, and I have some nice bits on my wall, as you can see, and I actually have a double bed back for the first time in a good couple of years, because my other room wasn't actually big enough to have it. So it's all coming together nicely, and I'm very happy, and we're in the countryside and it's nice and green. So lots of new sort of like room videos coming up, and I will do a new makeup collection video for you guys as well, because I actually have sort of like a makeup desk area going on also. So I hope you're all well. Watch out for the next couple of days of me being on Instagram, because I'm hoping I'll get some pictures with George Michael at this like press thingy. I don't know if any of you will be checking on Daily Mail online, and it's a bit of a, you know, it's a showbiz tabloid, that's what they do. So there's been a few articles out and about. I'm sure if you Google Hannah James, George Michael, you'll see a few bits as well. Very exciting, little bit daunting. we'll see how it goes. I'll leave the link for the video down below for you if you'd like to go and watch it, or maybe you can just search it yourselves. It gets a bit funny at the end. Yeah, I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video, which will be up shortly. Okay, bye!